Welcome, children. How can we help?
Why are there so many buildings and signs with Mr. Trump's name on them?
Well, children, I agree that it can be quite startling to see. Why, back when I was young, so many things, in fact, almost everything, had Mr. Trump's name on it. It was a unique time in the life of our country, when every public building, every federal agency, state capitol, city hall, police station, fire station, airport, shipping port, railway station, freeway overpass, suspension bridge, and many major city streets. Every city park, national monument, national forest, mountain ranges, rivers, bays, gulfs, oceans, lakes, creeks, and swimming pools. All of them had Mr. Trump's name on them.
And it didn't stop there. It spread to the private sector as well. Department stores, clothes stores, hardware stores, electronics stores, appliance stores, hotels, motels, grocery stores, corner markets, delis, bakeries, restaurants, cafes, food trucks, and sandwich shops.
Also, bookstores, movie theaters, concert halls, pool halls, barbershops, beauty salons, hospitals, laundromats, tourist attractions, social media companies, radio and television networks, internet and telephone providers, newspapers, gasoline stations, as well as many vital government services that he had privatized at the time, including Medicare, Social Security, and the public schools.
Yes, children, even everyday items had Mr. Trump's name or picture on them. Blackboards, backpacks, school books, smartphones, dishwashers, toasters, refrigerators, computers, coffee makers, other household appliances. Passports, banks, ATMs, pawn shops, private lenders, store receipts, credit card receipts, digital receipts, and money of all denominations, bills, coins, credit cards, cryptocurrency, personal checks.
Flags, banners, billboards, books, shirts, hats, pins, stickers, clemencies, pardons, family pets. It seemed like almost everything was named after Mr. Trump or had his picture or fingerprints on it.
Who is Mr. Trump?
Mr. Trump was the 45th and the 47th President of the United States.
Mr. Trump must have been a very good man to be president twice.
Well, children, one might think so, given the overwhelming presence of his name and likeness imposed upon our lives at that time. You see, looking back, it was a very troubled time in our country's history. In fact, our country, the United States of America, for a while was called the Kingdom of King Trump.
Who called it that?
Mr. Trump did.
Why did he do that?
Well, you see, Mr. Trump's entire goal in life was to convince each and every person on Earth that he, Mr. Trump, was the greatest man who ever lived. Mr. Trump was what psychologists call a delusional, malignant narcissist. These days, we try very hard not to blame Mr. Trump for his mental problems, and we strive to confer on him a basic level of human compassion, knowing he was a pathetic, sad, and wounded individual who never received the love, care, and good parenting that many of us here in this room have enjoyed.
And, fortunately, even though Mr. Trump had, in the past, many allies, The arc of history and public opinion has now bent back in the direction toward decency and common sense, and the vast majority of our citizens now fully realize that Mr. Trump was categorically on the wrong side of history and did far more damage to this country than any one person could possibly have inflicted on any country in a single lifetime.
Is Mr. Trump still our president?
He would certainly like to be. His greatest hope was that people would think of him and cherish him as indispensable, indeed as a benevolent genius, necessary to the nation's very survival and success. As if he were the central figure in our country's entire history, as he mistakenly believed he was. As if he were solely responsible for and synonymous with our country's greatness.
That's true, children. His enormous ego compelled him to try to coerce the American people into thinking that he was our most essential and brilliant president, our country's ultimate founding father. He wanted to make us believe that he alone had made America great, that only he had ever been president, that he was always, already president, was now and forever president.
So Mr. Trump is not our president anymore?
No, sweetie, he's not.
So, why do we still see so many signs with Mr. Trump's name on them?
Where is the last place you saw one of those signs, sweetie?
At the sewage plant.
Yes. Well, children, let me explain. Our society has reached a point where, now, though we do revile him and feel nauseous upon seeing his name, we do also feel a civic responsibility to publicly associate Mr. Trump only with the things that remind us of who he really was. It is a product of our society, at long last, finally, coming to its senses. And, as a responsible society, we have decided, collectively, to insist on reminding ourselves of the wanton, immoral, reckless, conscienceless destruction that this corrupt president inflicted on us.
I know you're too young to remember, but there was a disturbing social phenomenon in this country back when Mr. Trump was elected president. Twice elected. A disturbing social phenomenon which we refer to now as mass insanity. Indeed, it is universally acknowledged today Mr. Trump was in fact an irredeemable sociopath and a hopeless megalomaniac, a man entirely unfit for public office or for any leadership position.
He was a selfish man who had no concern for the greater good, no proper understanding of good governance or public service. His idea of the public interest was his need for the public to be interested in him. He thought only about how the presidency could enrich his personal wealth, and, absurdly, he craved this self-created notion that all the public, everyone in the country and in the world, would recognize his genius and that they would slavishly flatter and adore him, even worship him. Of course, this was utter nonsense, and it was infantile of him to believe it.
So now, in these better days, we allow ourselves to see his name. As difficult as it may be, we allow ourselves to see his name in each and every one of these places that reminds us of Mr. Trump's true legacy, that reminds us of a period of time in our history that we now happily consign to the dustbin of history and to which we never wish to return. Are there any further questions?
Please, try not to worry, children. There's no need to be confused about who Mr. Trump is any more.
Welcome. You've come to the right place. We can explain.